barely work, and they take their siestas and they take their naps and things fully close down so people can rest. And compared to the US, it's a culture shock, and I have mixed feelings about it because it seems great on the surface, but if I actually did it, I feel like I would lack purpose and motivation and the desire to upgrade myself as a human being.
Exhibit B. This is for 2 cars? I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god! This is even worse.
Yes. Oh my god, Jen.
Where's the AC?
AC?
Yeah, you can't turn that on?
No, we just keep the doors open and the fan's on.
Finally, some water, bro. Thank God. What the fuck? Why is my cap stuck, bro?
The cops wear shorts over here?
Yeah, it's summer.
Looks kind of weird, don't it?
You're not from here.
What do you mean?
We don't walk around with coffee.
What are you doing? I'm cutting it into slices. You're not meant to use a knife here. What am I supposed to do then? Rip it? Fine.
I'm American, but I live in England, and this is what a typical British neighborhood looks like. First things first, you don't see any wood. Everything is made of brick.
It's not coming. Oh, I'm so confused.
What's in your guys' milk here?
What?
How does this not expire till August 6th?
Oh no, that's till June 8th.
So your guys' month and date are backwards?
Yeah.
So you guys are glitched?
How to tell when Americans are on vacation in Europe? When they have a million bags.
What do you think that P on the back of that red car stands for?
That looks like a fake parking pass, so parking pass.
No.
Are you sure this is safe to drink?
Are you American?
Yes, I'm American, and I'm recording everything I know.
I am waiting.
But honestly, my American legs aren't used to all these hills and winding roads. I'm used to flat ground.
It is 10 o'clock. Everybody eating. Why we don't eat that late? Why we don't eat that late?
Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. When Americans visit Europe, the culture shock hits fast. First, the infrastructure. Massive US vehicles like F-150S cannot navigate Europe's famously narrow winding lanes. Then comes the climate shock. While 90% of US homes enjoy air conditioning, only about 20% in Europe do, leaving tourists sweating. Dining brings surprises, from steep prices in Switzerland to ordering an Austrian milkshake and literally getting just milk. Add in unusually loud train conversations, strict definitions of national heritage, and Denmark's erratic weather, offering 4 seasons daily. It is an unforgettable awakening for Americans.
I'm at a grocery store in Paris, and it's actually shocking how much smaller everything is. This is the deodorant. For reference, it's tiny. I usually buy something double the size of that in a pack of like 2 or 3 at one time. It would last me a week. This is a travel size. Crazy. These are the body washes. What do you mean? They do sell larger ones, but it's the size of a normal American body wash. This is a Dove bottle, for example. Maybe a third of the size. Same with the produce. These are what we would consider baby strawberries. Americans would pay $17 at Erewhon for one of these. Oh wow, this is a full pineapple. I don't know if you can tell, but it's little. Look at these little lettuce heads. The perfect size. 2 liters are not a thing. 1.25. No one needs 2 liters of soap.
Europe is eye candy for Americans. Like, look at this. What? Why can't we be old and hot?
How on earth is it
crazy.
10 p.m. right now?
Crazy. No, and let me prove it to you because you might not even believe it. Look at this. 10, 11. 10, 11. And it literally looks like, what, 7 p.m. out here? It's just crazy.
America would never.
We have to move here.
I mean, we could just like look into what it would take to immigrate here.
Yeah, I'm sold. We're totally moving here.
I want to live like this.
$42 for 6 eggs? Babe, I don't know if we can move here.
I'm an American who moved to Belgium, and the doors here are not only dangerous, but they also make 0 sense. I'm gonna show you. So this is the door closing, okay, into the apartment. There's no twist lock, so every time you have to come and put the key, twist to lock, right? Okay. In the US, normally you just have a double bolt, so you don't need your key at all, and you just twist, okay? Here's why it's dangerous. Let's say that I leave, okay? I'm leaving for work, bye, okay? I shut the door and I lock it. And my girlfriend or someone else is still in the apartment. They are now locked in. They're locked in because if it's locked on this side, if it's locked on the outside, then they're literally stuck. If there's a fire, if there's an emergency, if you don't have a key, then you're fucked. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. There's no logic, and I don't know how that's not like a safety hazard. Because when you leave for the day, let's say I go to lock the door from the outside, I can always just unlock it from the inside and get out. But here, if you live with more than one person, everyone needs to have their keys on them pretty much at all times in case anything goes awry.
I keep seeing Europeans posting about things that surprise them in America, so I think I need to share a couple things that surprised me when I was in Europe. Starting off strong, there are no top sheets in Europe. Anywhere, at least anywhere that I've been, you guys don't use top sheets. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I always need a top sheet. It's necessary. It feels cleaner, like everywhere. At a hotel, my house, I always need a top sheet. Also, the pickpocketing is huge in Europe. I feel like in the US, if you're gonna try to pickpocket someone, they're literally gonna pull a pew-pew on you, or they're gonna beat you up, like right there in broad daylight. The walking culture in Europe is huge. We definitely don't have a lot of that here. I live in St. Pete, so like people do walk more here than probably in other cities, but we don't have any public transportation and everyone drives everywhere here. And in Europe, there are so many people that don't have a car because they just take the metro, the train, the bus, whatever it may be. When I was in London, I learned very quickly that when you order hot chocolate, it is not like hot chocolate in the US. It is literally melted chocolate in a cup, no milk or anything. I felt like everything in Europe was narrow, like the hallways, the walkways, restaurants, even the seating was just super close to other tables, which I'm not used to, and the restaurants are all very small. I think they're just expecting like 100-pound people to walk through the door. Like nobody over 110 pounds can fit through those doorways. If you need your server, I feel like you really have to flag them down in Europe, and they don't just check on you like every 5-10 minutes. Also, electricity over there is so different. You cannot bring a blow dryer or a Dyson or other hair tools like that. You would like literally trip the breaker, and there would be no electricity in your entire hotel if you do that. On the same note as electricity, every time I would leave my hotel, the electricity would shut off in my room, including the fridge and the AC. And I had medicine in my fridge, and I was like, oh, no. We've got to keep the electricity flowing to the fridge, please. Water is not free. I had to pay for it everywhere. Like at restaurants, water, it was not free. I just can't believe that. Last one I can think of right now is the water bottle caps in Portugal. When you would buy a plastic water bottle, the cap was actually attached to the water bottle. So figuring out how to drink that was a bit of a learning curve. If you've traveled to Europe before and you're an American, let me know what surprised you most.
Fucking small. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that view. It's amazing. Oh wow. I've heard the seasoning. Oh my gosh. This highway is just so small. Oh my god! Oh! Shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, Hera, are you okay? That was so close.
This is a two-way road. Oh my god. This is horrible. How do you guys drive through these things? The guy was laughing because this is ridiculous. Look at that. Can you imagine a semi going through here? I would have a meltdown. It's called whole lanes.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so beautiful. It looks like a fairy tale. But I would never be able to drive through this. Wow, look at this house. That is stunning.
Look at that house.
Wow. American spending the summer in England, and there's so many differences that people do not talk about. How narrow the roads are. Going to spend the weekend in Cornwall, and he wanted to show me all of the narrow roads, and believe me, we do not have roads like this in America. Exhibit A, everyone is so close. Like, I feel like I could just reach out the window and grab these bushes.
Oh, you could.
See, like this? They're so close. You could rip this off. Exhibit B. This is for 2 cars? I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God. Learning about rumble strips. And Exhibit C. Just when I thought it couldn't get, oh, Jesus. So then what? Oh, come on. This would never, I'm gonna throw up. No one can tell me that this is a 2-car lane and that you should be going 60 miles per hour down this road. Just kidding, this is even worse. This is barely for 1 car. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I have no clue where I am anymore.
Oh, that was tight.
Yeah, now it's tight. Yeah. I swear this is getting smaller and smaller. Look at that. And then it opens up.
This is so not London, man.
Plenty of We have made it to our first destination, and it is safe to say that the roads really are as narrow as they say, and you don't understand until you're actually on them. The way that everyone is able to actually drive and function on these essentially 1-lane roads is insane to me. Like, very impressive, because America could never. I would pay so much money to see like 100 Americans put on these roads for one afternoon and see what happens.
Strange things in European supermarkets that confused me as an American expat. All cereals in Europe are super plain and boring. Why don't they contain any candy like American cereals, which is delicious? Some cheeses are sold with mold on them, which is disgusting. Do Europeans really eat this? Chicken in Europe is not washed in chlorine like in the rest of the world, which makes it super dangerous to eat. How do Europeans not get salmonella or E. coli from eating their unwashed chicken? Everything is so expensive here as they secretly add loads of tax at the price tag instead of adding it at the cashier like they do in the rest of the world. So many products have super inappropriate names which are really offending to me as an American.
Hold up, this is worth $2?
Yeah, well, €2.
I thought this was like 25 cents.
No, why do you say that?
Well, because like, you're telling me this is worth more than this?
Yeah.
I think y'all did a glitch. That's a 25-minute walk.
Oh, that's cool.
You gotta get an Uber?
What? No, we're walking that.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Didn't we see him in Rome? Paris? Prague? Spain? Germany? Why are there mountains everywhere? We gotta walk this? Damn.
I almost didn't even recognize the place. Why is your McDonald's green?
Another one?
This is really the only way to get rid of wrinkles here?
Yeah.
Damn.
What is that car brand? I have never seen that car brand ever. Mocha?
That's way too late.
Is it coming? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Do you guys recycle paper towels here? What? That's it. And their soap is spray.
They also have escalators that stop when no one's near them. They're like motion censored.
So I'm convinced Germany is just living in like 2060 in the United States.
Europeans do not believe in work-life balance because they believe in life with a little bit of work sprinkled in there. I'm in Madrid right now, and people go to work here at about 9 a.m. Nothing's open before that. If you want to go to Starbucks at 6 in the morning to start your day and grind, it's not open yet. Everybody takes their damn sweet time here, and then from 1 to 4, everybody goes on siesta where they go home and take a nap, go for a walk, go hang out with their friends, and then people work for like a few hours after their siesta, and then everybody's out all night. It was 11 p.m. last night, and there were kids on a field trip going to a dinner in Madrid. I'm like, shouldn't you guys be in bed? Like, people here value social life and just enjoying the day and flaneuring and gallivanting about the land so much more than working. And it's kind of interesting because I love it in the sense that people prioritize making memories and being with their friends over work. But I also don't like it because The lifestyle that I've afforded to live in the US is because I've worked hard, and if I had to rescind that lifestyle to live a basic life here, I don't know if I could do it. It's a very different cultural dynamic. And then they call vacations holiday in Europe. I'm going on holiday for the week. Europeans are on holiday every other week. I run a business, a marketing agency, and in the summertime, our European clients will be like, I'm on holiday this week, be back next week. Then they're like, hey, just to let you know, I'm going on another holiday this week, and then it's a bank holiday the following week, and then I'm going on an extended holiday the week after. It's like, in the summer, people barely work, and they take their siestas and they take their naps, and things fully close down so people can rest. And compared to the U.S., it's a culture shock, and I have mixed feelings about it because it seems great on the surface, but if I actually did it, I feel like I would lack purpose and motivation and the desire to upgrade myself as a human being. So work-life balance, it's more like life with a little bit of work.
Getting like giddy as fuck, I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, I'm not gonna say it, and I was like, okay, like just say it, like I already know. Like, can you not be weird? I already know, and it's not gonna make
as much as I can hold. I'm gone away. I'm gone away. I'm gone away. And the sun gonna shine on a brand new.
I'm as European as you are.
No, you're not. You're not European. You can't call yourself European only because you like your grandma's okay. That makes no sense. Like if you're basically saying like imagine no. Imagine I have like ancestry from Africa. Makes me African? Doesn't make me African. Do I look African? No. Do I look African? Stop saying you're European. You speak French, français? So, wait. No, tu vas pas français. You're a French. So don't say that. Don't say it. You keep saying that you're French. Name 3 things you
We missed the cruise by 5 minutes. Oh, there you are. Hey, you guys got any espresso martinis?
Yeah,
No. Oh. You gotta come.
So I just got back from Europe, and let me tell you, it is such a diverse country. It's like beautiful. To me, it really felt like coming home in a way because I'm 18% Italian and 12% Dutch. Yeah, so this is how they drink coffee in Europe. Usually I'm like so gluten intolerant, but in Europe I was eating so much bread and so much pasta and I was like not even bloated. Do I like Italian food? Oh my God, oui. Sorry, my brain is like still thinking in Italian. And, you know, while I was there, I did the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I tried public transport.
American. I just got to Europe for the first time. Like literally have been on this continent for about an hour so far. This is so cool. I landed in Copenhagen and this is like, if you think of what a European city looks like, this is it. Like, it's crazy. Also, it's almost 11 p.m. and the sun is gone, but it's still like bright out. Like there's, what the heck is happening? Also, everyone is like, not dressed up, but everyone's got like the monochrome, like no logos, button down. All the girls have like nice fits on. Like everyone's like dressed well. Such a foreign concept for me coming from, I've been backpacking Asia for 3 months. Because in Asia, when you're backpacking, you literally just throw on like whatever's in your bag. Here, I feel everyone is like dressed so nice. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure there's more bikes in the city than there are people walking. There's bikes everywhere. The bicycle lanes are super cool, which is really nice. So that means getting around the city is super easy. Also, seeing people drive on the right side of the road again after being in Asia is so nice. I feel like I'm back at home. Except this city is way nicer than anything we have back at home. Kind of have like reverse culture shock, like coming back from Asia to Europe, literally the most inexpensive continent, to Copenhagen, which is like one of the most expensive cities in Europe. it's crazy walking around and seeing like the price differences on things. It is blowing my mind right now.
See the video of the American woman crying because she went to a pub in Northern Ireland and felt so unwelcomed. People were judging her for being American, so if you're American, be warned. I'm sorry, but that reaction tells me that you did absolutely zero research before going to that country.
That moment when you go into a Northern Ireland bar and are immediately accused of being a bad person because you're from the United States. Doesn't feel very good. Culture shock, I guess. But we're staying in this cute little coastal town, and we went to just enjoy a beer, and we're like, we don't want to talk about anything or anything like that, and it just ended up with me in tears. So, if you're an American citizen, maybe just proceed with caution.
Northern Ireland is one of the most politically complex places in the Western Hemisphere. The people there have lived through decades of violence during their troubles. Politics isn't just some abstract thing that you argue about online, behind a screen, where you can hide. It determined where you lived, what school you went to, and what neighborhood you could safely walk through. So yes, people talk about politics in pubs. A lot. A pub is not just a bar. It is a community space. It's where you watch the news, you debate, argue, and process what's happening in the world. And when you're from a country where your regime is actively destroying things, you don't participate in a local discourse because you're on vacation, we don't want to talk about it. That's privilege. Not only is it privilege, but it literally shows everyone else who you really are at your core. It has nothing to do with a cultural misunderstanding. Cultural misunderstandings are normal and happen quite frequently when you travel, and people are accustomed to that and accommodating. And the Irish and the Scottish, I have to put them in there, even though this isn't Scotland, are the nicest, most genuine people I have ever met in my entire life. There's absolutely no way that this woman's victimized interpretation of what happened is what actually went down. She framed it like, oh, I walked into a place with a really strong political culture and they attacked me for being American. No. Being American has nothing to do with it. It's the type of American that you are. It's the privileged type. The type that assumes that every room you walk into, every environment that you encounter will cater to your comfort.
Dude, this heat is killing me. Can you please turn on the AC?
AC? What's that?
AC, air conditioning, to cool the air.
Ah, yeah, we don't have that. We have like 2 months of summer here in Germany. That's not very efficient.
How do you live? I'm about to die from this heat. But this was a first world country.
Pretty hot in here.
Just open a window, bro.
Oh yeah, all right, good idea.
Oh, whoa. What happened?
I think I broke your window, bro.
Looks fine to me.
This is normal?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is scary.
So you're telling me you're buying oil from the Russians?
Yeah, it's cold in winter. We don't have oil here.
Why don't you buy good old-fashioned U.S. American oil?
Well, it's more expensive. It's far away, bad for the environment, all the shipping,
You're telling me you'd rather give your U.S. dollars to Russia?
Well, we don't pay in U.S. dollars, but euro or ruble.
You use the ruble?
Sometimes.
I gotta make a call. Yes, Mr. President, sir. Yes. This is a code red. Code red, I repeat. They are buying oil from the Russians, but not in U.S. dollars. They're using the ruble. Ruble, I tell you.
I'm so excited to finally try Italian food in Italy.
Buongiorno, here's your menu.
Oh, I don't need that. I know exactly what I want already.
Oh, wonderful. What would you like to order?
I'll have my #1 favorite dish, fettuccine Alfredo.
Alfredo. Signora, who is Alfredo?
Like the pasta dish with the white sauce?
Raga, qualcuno conosce Alfredo qua? No, perché questa qua chiede per Alfredo. Signora, there's nobody named Alfredo here, I'm sorry.
What? No, not a person. Never mind. What about just chicken parm?
Chicken che? I don't know what this is, signora.
Yeah, it's like the pasta with the chicken and the cheese melted on top.
Chicken on pasta? Are you crazy? Signora, in Italy, no chicken on pasta, no chicken on pizza.
Seriously? Okay, maybe something simple like pepperoni pizza. Please tell me you at least have that.
Yes, we do.
Oh, thank you. Finally.
Here you go.
Oh, where's the pepperoni? It just has
Peppers.
Signora, this is what you asked for. Pepperoni on pizza.
What? So pepperoni just means peppers, and there's no chicken on pasta, and no Alfredo sauce? My whole life has been a lie.
Non mi pagano abbastanza per fare questo lavoro.
Brand new